lot of good people died, man. Real young, man.
I done been through hell and I felt the pain. I done seen the whole world go through a whole lot of change. I seen a mama watch her baby die just for getting high, and 20 minutes later go get high. I seen killers get justified, and all the while scratching my head, wonder how's it right. I seen some real good people die in the crossfire. Some men afraid of losing their pride, and it's pain in the verbs and pain in the streets, and it's war in the church, war in the east. And listen, how.
Greetings and welcome to another broadcast of Renegades, Men of Faith and Fortitude. I am your host, the Reverend Joseph C. Gomez. If you haven't already, go ahead and please like and subscribe, and go ahead and feel free to share this podcast with anybody you want to, your friends, your loved ones, strangers, it doesn't matter. So I woke up this morning and I was thinking, I want to ask you guys this question. Are you struggling to navigate the complexities of modern masculinity? See, in our fast-paced modern world, men face a host of challenges that can test their faith, their fortitude, and their character. See, from the pressures of work and family, to the temptations of materialism and instant gratification, it can be difficult to stay true to our values and our principles. However, there's one timeless example of unwavering faith and courage, and it can inspire and guide us through even the darkest of times in our lives, okay? What am I talking about? I'm talking about Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane. Imagine this, if you will. The scene. Jesus, exhausted and weary from a long night of prayer and teaching, he retreats to the quiet of the garden to commune with his Father. As he kneels in fervent supplication, the weight of the world's sins and sorrows bear down upon him, so much that he was bleeding out of his sweat pores. Father, if you are willing to take this cup from me, he pleads, yet not my will, but yours be done. According to Luke chapter 22, verse 42. See, the agony and the fear are palpable as Jesus faces the prospect of torture and humiliation and death. But in the face of this daunting challenge, Jesus remains steadfast and faithful. My soul is overwhelmed with sorrow to the point of death, he admits. But not what I want, but what you want. According to Mark chapter 14, verse 34 and 36. See, Jesus draws strength and courage from his deep spiritual connection to the Creator. Even in the face of immense suffering, this example of faith and fortitude, it's not just a historical anecdote. No, it's not. It is a powerful lesson for men in our modern world. Just as Jesus faced his own Gethsemane moment, okay, you and I may find ourselves grappling with difficult decisions, doubts, and fears. But by cultivating spiritual virtues such as humility, selflessness, and courage, we too can find the strength to face our challenges with grace and with dignity. Moreover, we must recognize that spiritual and masculine virtues are not in opposition to each other, okay? But rather, they complement each other. See, Jesus exemplified both the strength and the gentleness the conviction and compassion that are essential to a truly virtuous life. As men, we must strive to embody these virtues in our daily lives, recognizing that they are not weaknesses to be overcome, but they are strengths to be cultivated. So what practical advice can we offer to men seeking to cultivate these virtues, you ask me? Well, first and foremost, we must make time for prayer, make time for meditation and reflection. Just as Jesus sought solace and guidance in the garden, you and I must carve out time in our busy lives to connect with God and to cultivate our spiritual lives. Okay? Cultivate our relationships with others, especially our families. And leads me to my second point. We must prioritize our families and our loved ones. Jesus showed us the importance of selfless love and compassion, even in the face of betrayal and rejection. By putting the needs of others before our own, we can cultivate a sense of purpose and meaning that transcends the fleeting pleasures of materialism and self gratification. Okay, weakness. So going forth, okay. In conclusion, the example of Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane is a timeless reminder of the power of faith, fortitude, and virtue in the face of adversity. By embodying these virtues in our daily lives, we can navigate the challenges of modern society with grace and dignity and leave a positive impact on this world. Remember. So, finally, we must embrace our own vulnerabilities and our weaknesses, recognizing that they are not signs of weakness, but opportunities for growth and transformation. See, by facing our fears and our doubts with courage and humility, we can draw strength from our faith and become better men. We could become better husbands, better fathers, and better citizens. I know I concluded already, but I'm going to say it again. In conclusion, the example of Jesus Christ in the Garden of Gethsemane is a timeless reminder of the power of faith and fortitude and virtue in the face of adversity. By embodying these virtues in our daily lives, we can navigate the challenges of modern society with grace and dignity. And we can leave a positive impact on the world around us. We can become better role models to the young ones for the generations to come. So let us embrace the example of Jesus. And let us strive to become the men that God intended us to be. Once again, I am the Reverend Joseph C. Gomez. Thank you for joining me today on the Faith and Fortitude podcast. I hope that you have a better understanding of what it means to be a man of faith and fortitude. And how you can cultivate these qualities in yourselves to live a life of purpose and meaning. Please go ahead, like and subscribe, and share. Until next time, keep believing, keep striving, and keep living with faith and fortitude. God bless.
lost my partner Reese, and ever since that day, life been crazy, man. I really ain't had too much to say. Sometimes I want revenge, but that's the devil's way. Or acting not, so I just get down on my knees and pray. I ask him lead the way, but if it gets no better, just know I tried. Consider this my last letter. To my fans, to my friends, to my family. When I leave this earth, I hope y'all all remember me. R.I.P. shout out Quinn, rest in peace, preacher man. I'ma hold it down, but swear to God I miss you, man. R.I.P. you all, we miss you, Franco. Freaky T, he took it hard, I feel his pain though.
So many cry, I see so many down for nothing at all. Giving their life up for something so small. I say so many tears over so many years we can never get back. This ain't life, it was living in a past that's our way.
Everybody, man, you gotta wake up and thank God every day for living, man. You never know when you gonna go, you understand? R.I.P. to all my homies, man. I love y'all, miss you, man. We gonna come join you one day, homies.
Got to be hope in my future.
Tell them,
Cause pain in my past,
they don't see it though.
yes, it will.
They don't see it though.
But I always bear